welcome back to Studio 33 Art by Kay. I'm going to do another one of my little 5-minute arts to show you these things don't have to take a lot of time. I'm going to do today a swipe, which I'm going to modify, but I also want to show you that you know, you can do these quite quickly. You don't have to take a lot of time, so you can do this, you know, just in a bit of a break that you've got, and you can create some lovely art. Now I'm mostly going to be using the Mont Marte SuperCell paints because I've just been doing a few things with those lately. And I've been asked to do a commission where the lady would like some coasters and a trivet with red and also purple. And I'm going to put a bit of gold, black and white in there. Now they haven't got a purple, as far as I know, in the SuperCell. So I mixed fuchsia and navy blue together, and I came up with this quite lovely purple, which is not looking like the right colour in the screen there, I don't think. But anyway, it's a beautiful, I'd call it Cadbury's purple. I'm going to use a base of the Amsterdam Lamp Black mixed with Australian Floetrol to a point where just when it runs back in, it bounces back on the stick after about the count of 8 seconds, and it just leaves a little mound, which I can't quite pick up there for you, sorry. It just leaves a little mound when I run it back in. I'm also going to use the cell activator as the same thing. It's Lamp Black mixed with Australian Floetrol, and it's about 1 part paint to 3 or 4 parts Floetrol. So when I drizzle it back in to the pot, it bounces back after 3 to 4 seconds. And so I'll just quickly go over the colours for you. I'm just using the SuperCell Gold, SuperCell Cadmium Red, SuperCell Titanium White. I won't put any of the navy blue in, but that was what I used to make my purple, but I will put a little bit of fuchsia and of course my purple that I made. Now I also added to that purple just a little bit of the Reeves Iridescent Medium, just to give it a bit of sparkliness about it. But when I do finish these off, I'll put resin in it with a bit of glitter as I usually do, and that will bring that nice sparkliness into it as well. Okay, so without further ado, what is the time? So the time's just gone 3:50. So I'm just going to lay down my paint. Spread it out. Don't want it to be too thick, or deep I should say, but I want it to cover all my edges so that when I do my swipe, if any of the paint goes over the edge, it's already got something to cling onto, and the edges will also all be nice and neat and tidy. Okay, it's my base down. Now I'm just going to, first off, I'll put a little bit of the fuchsia on the bottom because that's the colour that's been asked for the least. Also a bit of white. So I'm just putting those straight across the middle, as you can see. Next I'm going to lay down the cadmium red. So I've been asked for red, so I'll make that a little bit thicker. And then I'll put down the purple that I made out of the fuchsia and the navy blue. And then some of the gold. Straight through the middle. Okay, so now I'll get my cell activator, and I'm just going to put some of this onto my little offset spatula, which is getting a bit dirty. I haven't been cleaning that off very well, have I? So just pop some of that onto the back of my spatula. And then I'm literally just going to swipe like in an S shape. So just touching down enough to make contact, but without dragging all the paint off. And up come those beautiful cells. Okay, it's going to be a bit of negative space here. Sometimes I like to do a little blob of the paint into the corner there of my spatula. Get a pretty little pattern, and Now, I'll just put that aside so I don't spill it. And then I'll just grab my little skewer, which is just a little meat skewer. This is just a little skinny one. And I'll just look at my shape and decide where I'm going to go. I'm going to come into here. So just literally dragging through the paint to draw what will be kind of like a butterfly wing, really. And every time you do this, of course, you'll get something a little bit different. And I'll bring this guy around here. And I've got my little piece here, which is very pretty, actually. And then I'm just going to do a little balloon dip. If I can find what I've done with my balloon, which will hold me up and waste some of my time, won't it? Oh, here it is. So I'm just going to do a little balloon kiss just there. Just to give that nice little finish, like that. And do a little bit of shape on this one. Okay, now I shall pop it down onto the turntable, and I'm just going to spin it out a little bit. I don't like spinning out a lot, so just give it a little spin. That was mainly just to get any excess paint off. And look at those cells, absolutely gorgeous. So I'll just finish off by doing a little bit of a swizzle in here into the bit of negative space. Maybe one coming back around over here. Okay, I'm going to leave it like that. No, I'm just going to do one last little kiss there. Alrighty. So that's it, done. And the time is 3:55 exactly. 5-minute art, guys. Okay, I'll bring you down for a close-up. Here we are coming down for our close-up. Now the only thing extra I just did just then was I hit it with my heat embossing tool just to burst any bubbles. But as you can see, this is really pretty. Look at these guys here. All those lovely cells. So this paint with the SuperCells, it does have a little bit of silicone in it, so be aware of that. So you'll need to just wipe your piece over once it's dry, after about a week. Just give it a good wipe over with a baby wipe before you resin or use any varnish, otherwise it may cause it to pull back. But I have found that that's all I've needed to do. So there you have it. Very pretty piece, very pretty. The red and the purple, lovely. Okay, so hopefully you enjoyed that little piece of 5-minute art, and that you can have a go at duplicating something similar. Okay, so we'll see you back here in Studio 33 in the not too distant future. Until then, stay safe. Bye bye.